gentle touch. In the golden sunlight, she was born to love. Kiss our tears away, vanish all our fears, fill the world with joy. She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See her loving glow in a blushing flower. Watch her dreams take wings over skies so blue. She will save the earth and its every glory. She will teach her child every golden story. She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another special online event only here on Miss Philippines Earth. My name is Patricia Shirley Santos, your Miss Philippines Air, and I will be your host for tonight. In the next few minutes, we are going to get to know our candidates a little bit more through their eco videos. But before that, of course, may I enjoin everyone to join our trend by using ME Loves, which is short for Mother Earth, Miss Earth, and of me, as in yourself. The delegates have been posting their eco activities using this hashtag to promote their different environmental activities, the eco tourist spots of the place that they are proudly representing, and its environmental initiatives. So, what are you waiting for? Join and tag us in this trend, and we will be very thrilled to see your videos too. Again, that's hashtag ME Loves, short for Mother Earth, Miss Earth, and of course yourself. Like for me, I would say that my hashtag would be ME Loves Sustainable Tourism, specially made for tonight's episode, where we will see our dear candidates not only introducing themselves, but also introducing the place that they represent and the wonderful ecotourism spots that you can find in their localities. These eco videos were produced not just to create content, these are actually educational tools that give us a closer glimpse of the different places in our own country and the different environmental issues that pose a threat to these places and their people, our own kababayans. Our delegates really put a lot of effort into putting these eco videos together. So it's only fair that we highlight their works, and who knows, one of these ladies might just land a spot in the semifinals through her well thought out and compelling eco video. Are you excited to see their videos? I sure am. You can cast your vote for the best eco video on the ecosystem app. So don't forget to download the app. That's ecosystem app available on Google Play and iOS Store. Today is the best time to do so. So don't forget to download the ecosystem app to support your favorite candidate. Of course, tonight will not be possible if not for the help of certain people, certain experts who have agreed to share their time with us tonight. So joining us this evening to help us evaluate these eco videos are two environmental champions who have been part of the Miss Philippines Earth family. For our first expert, we have the Green Man, hailed for his commitment to sustainable practices and for being a model of green living. He is an author, a consummate speaker, and trainer on environmental issues, and was even voted as the greenest man on the planet. Let us all welcome with a virtual round of applause, Mr. Matthias Gelber.
Hi everyone, good night. Great to see you all, and I'm really looking forward to see all the wonderful videos tonight from the ladies and all the effort they put in. So bring it on. Thanks, Patricia.
Thank you, Sir Matthias, and may I echo him? Let's bring it on. And our next panelist is also very prominent in the environmental advocacy. We have PTV4 news anchor and the consultant to the Miss Earth Foundation, former Miss Philippines Earth and Miss Earth Water. Let us all welcome with a virtual round of applause, Miss Catherine Vital. Hi, Ma'am Kat. You're on mute.
Why does it always happen? Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And now that you're asking us to do a virtual clap, why don't we learn the hand signal for the sign language for clapping for our deaf and mute brothers and sisters. Good evening, everyone, and God bless all our candidates this evening.
Yeah, thank you very much, Queen Kath. Welcome to our panel of experts. Thank you for sharing your time, and I'm sure that everybody is excited to watch the eco videos of our candidates. So we have a long evening ahead. Let's get on with it and watch the presentation of our third batch of delegates. To present her eco video first tonight, let's watch the eco video from Alaminos City.
I am Lian Cassandra Chanrapuya, representing from the home of 100 Islands, Alaminos, Pangasinan. Alaminos City government continues to enhance its noble initiatives to serve the best, promote eco-friendly, and create more and better opportunities for its people and environment. The Philippines truly is home to thousands of amazing islands that never disappoints. Our city has mangrove nurseries in Bued and Sabangan that serve as home to crustaceans, protect shorelines, and help prevent erosion by stabilizing sediments with their tangled root systems. Our delicacies are equally plump, tasty, and juicy, giving a silent promise of delicious recipes where you will go back to our city just to satisfy your cravings. Scuba diving is no longer a mere leisure activity at the 100 Islands, here as scuba soreros keep 100 Islands litter-free. Being the Miss Philippines Earth 2021 is both an honor and a responsibility. Aside from my advocacy, I am here because I have my purpose, and this is part of my destiny. In the world full of hatred, separation, and anxiety, I want to become the great ambassador of ecotourism to protect the environment and its people, and make the people realize that ecotourism and us humans need to work hand in hand in order to have brighter future and greater impact in the economy and in life. 100 Islands Eco-Hawaiian continues to engrave its feet to be the center of the production of wooden furnitures and displays in which everything is locally made and locally sourced. I, soon to be Miss Philippines Earth 2021, believe that my purpose and reason in joining Miss Philippines Earth will create a change called possible. Rethink, reduce, reuse, recycle, and respect. I am Woman of the Earth.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let us all welcome our eco candidate from Alaminos City, Miss Leanne Cassandra Chan Rakuya. Hi, Leanne.
Hello po.
And I give the floor to our panelists.
Who's gonna go first, Matia? Rock, paper, scissors.
We do again ladies first tonight, but then on Wednesday I'll be first again, okay?
All right, okay. Hi, Miss Alaminos. Of course, Alaminos is very famous for the 100 Islands, and today we also celebrate the victory of the Philippines in our claim of the West Philippine Sea. Pero hindi yun ang tanong ko. Ang tanong ko sa'yo, sabi nila, tayo daw mga Ilocana ay kuripot. Do you think kuripot din tayong magmahal sa ating kalikasan?
Sabi nila kuripot daw tayo, pero ang masasabi ko po ay pagdating sa pag-aalaga sa ating mga alagang mga hayop, sa ating mga kalikasan, ay dyan po ako talagang masasabi ko pong hindi po tayo kuripot dahil sobrang mapagbigay po natin, sobrang mapag-alaga. And maliban po doon, lagi pong bukas ang puso natin sa lahat ng tao para matulungan ang iba. Hindi lang po ang iba, pati po ang mga turista para maturuan din sila na kung paano po mag-alaga ng mga hayop, lalo na po ang 100 Islands natin. Kaya po nagkaroon po ng project si Mayor Celeste ng Scuba Basureros para po sa lahat ng tao para matulungan din po ang 100 Islands natin.
All right, thank you. Very quickly, Matias. I said that because Ilocanos are known to be stingy, and then I asked if you're stingy with the environment as well, and she said that we're not. We're very generous and caring, and that extends not only to the environment but also to other people. Wow, translator bigla. Sorry, I forgot about the language. Sorry, I won't ask Filipino questions anymore. Go ahead, Matias.
Walang problema. Yeah. Miss Alaminos, I first thought we are neighbors, Alaminos, Laguna. But obviously, when I saw the islands, I realized this is not the case. You had an interesting example there of wood products and wood furniture. Now, what do you think is the environmental benefit or environmental risk of using wood as a local material? You're on mute. You're muted, Miss Alaminos.
Hello po. Hello, sir. Can you repeat the question again po? Nag-choppy po kayo.
Yeah, you basically used the wood products as an example of the local activities. Do you think that wood is just a tourist product, or can it be an eco-friendly product?
We have the 100 Islands Eco-Hawaiian po. So I can say that it is both local and it can be sold out to all. Then it's locally and it is promoted because it continues to engrave its feet to be the center of the production of wooden furnitures and display in which everything is locally made po and locally sourced as well.
Okay, thank you. All the best.
Thank you po.
All right, there you go. That's our first eco video of the night. And I'm sure everybody really enjoyed and learned a lot from that video. So thank you very much, Leon. And now let's go to our next eco video all the way from Balayan, Batangas.
everyone, I am Elise Relacion Galvez, your Miss Philippines Earth, Balayan, Batangas. Welcome to my hometown. Let's go! I am now here at Magsino Chokli Eco Care Farm. This farm started year 2018, and with the span of 3 years, this farm has really an abrupt growth. And did you know that Miss Earth 2019 had a feeding program here? And if you can see the mango trees right there, they're the one who planted it. And just a quick trivia, in the whole first district of Batangas, Balayan is the only one who can produce dairy products.
Our municipality is active in restoring the beauty of Balayan Bay, making this as one of our tourist destinations. With its enchanting lights every night and the breathtaking waves of Balayan Bay, people find this place a symbol of Earth restored. I joined Miss Earth because there is a great voice inside of me that I can lead people to an initiative that Earth is still our home, and its marine life conservation is something we should never neglect. I joined Miss Earth for I would not like to miss the chance to become a role model that women can give us impact that could restore the earth, and the beauty lies beyond it. I am woman of the earth.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Balayan, Batangas, let's welcome Elise Relacion Galvez.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, good evening, Miss Balayan. Now that we're unable to celebrate the different festivals that we normally celebrate, do you think it's good for the environment but bad for our culture?
Well, I think, culture is not just based on the things that we do. Culture is, we can celebrate culture if our heart is in our culture. Like, for example, being Filipinos, do we have to get along as Filipinos? Do we always have to get out of our homes to be Filipinos? No, because we have it in our heart. Or we are already Filipinos in our heart.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And now let's go over to Sir Matthias, though I'm not sure if... Sir Matthias, are you there? All right. I think Sir Matthias might be experiencing some technical difficulties. So I guess that's it for Miss Balayan Batangas. Thank you very much for that wonderful eco video.
Yes.
You did a great job.
I am here, but I have a very steady connection.
Hi.
Yes. Giving it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So once again, thank you very much, Miss Balayan Batangas. And now let's proceed to our next eco video all the way from Bugallon, Pangasinan.
I am China K. Verasil, your Miss Philippines Earth, Bugallon, Pangasinan.
Discover it all. Discover.
Every color in our Earth is equally wonderful, and my Earth color sunny yellow reflects how my town is filled with optimism, enthusiasm, warmth, and hope. Come and join me as I welcome you to a beautiful place where my heart belongs. Welcome to the organized, nurtured, and empowered Bugallon. My town is home to hospitable, friendly, and warm people. We have bustling aquamarine industry and large, rich, and fertile agricultural lands. Growing up in this beautiful town inspired me to be an advocate for change. My advocacy is all about reforestation, which focuses on greening, replanting, and conservation. My journey here in Miss Philippines Earth has allowed me to immerse fully and be grounded to the grassroots community. My hometown has so much to offer, and my generation must relearn, reinvent, and embrace our culture, our arts. Today, we are in great battle still, a revolution for a greener, sustainable earth. The battle should be won in every town, in every barangay, and in every sitio. We have won before. We can win another victory. This time, for our Mother Earth. This is a call for a revolution. That angels can be warriors as well. I am Sheena K. Versil, and I am a woman of the earth.
A woman of the earth indeed. Let's all welcome from Bugallon, Pangasinan, Miss Sheena K. Versil. Hi, Sheena.
Matthias will go first.
Good evening. Good evening, Miss Kathy.
Yes.
Go ahead, Matthias.
Yeah, hi, China. My internet connection was very choppy. I first thought that the coral reefs were struggling, but maybe you can just explain to me in one quick elevator pitch what was the main message of your video and your advocacy.
Okay. So the main message of my eco video is to remind everyone, especially the youth, that we must protect and preserve our Mother Earth. Because we know all of us are struggling. We have many environmental problems. We have many issues that we need to combat. And I know that together, if we will empower one another, I know that we can achieve our goal, and that is to protect and preserve our Mother Earth. Because, you know, we have only one place and one planet to live, and we must consider the future of the children. So we want them to experience a fresh air, a clean water to drink, and safe food to eat. That's why we must be together. We must collaborate and work with one another. So in order for us to achieve it.
Thank you. Salamat.
You.
And Ms. Bugallon, you know, while watching your video, it suddenly just dawned on me that maybe for a few of you girls, or maybe most of you girls, if there's no instruction for an eco video, then some of you might not have that opportunity to do the activities you showed there. For example, I saw you tree planting several times in different locations, visiting the different activities in your community. How about for you? What was the most enlightening moment when you were shooting your eco video?
Okay, so I've actually really enjoyed shooting my eco video, and it made me love or fall in love with my municipality more. And the part that I've actually really enjoyed is when I've talked and engaged to our locals, because as they've told me their stories and their experiences, I was really awakened that I should strive harder, that I should really push through with my advocacy, so that if I will be successful, I will be able to extend my hand to those people who are in need. And I wanted to be that ambassadress for the environment, so that we can achieve our goal, and that is to preserve our Mother Earth.
Thank you. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. A smashing performance from Sheena K. Versil. And now let's proceed to our next echo video all the way from Cordon, Isabela.
I am Zenith Cat, Miss Philippines Earth, Cordon, Isabela. We offer rich agri-tourism and eco-tourism sites to behold. From verdant mountains, lush fields, and the spectacular bodies of water, just name it, we have it. Our town is a melting pot of culture, and we offer various local delicacies. We are also the home of the vibrant Manalan Festival. Welcome to the agri-tourism hub of Cagayan Valley, Cordon, Isabela! We collect food waste and use them to feed hogs. We also convert agricultural waste into organic fertilizers that we use to sustain what we planted in our recycled pots to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. To beautify our surrounding, we turn plastic bottles into flowers, promoting the use of bicycle instead of fossil fuel-generated vehicles, lessening the impact of food shortage by encouraging the community in building urban gardens. Encouraging the use of eco bags and reusing single-use plastic to fully realize our Zero Plastic campaign.
engaging the youth in environmental protection by disseminating seeds and fertilizer, as well as teaching them how to rehabilitate the earth in their own capacity. I aspire to be the voice of the earth and educate mankind to work with nature rather than against it. I joined Miss Philippines Earth, where I aim to be a catalyst of change and curb global warming by 2030. My vision is for the earth and everything that thrives within our planet. I am Zenith Can, and I am woman of the earth.
There you go. Thank you very much for this video. Let's welcome from Cordon, Isabela, Zenith Can.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. Congratulations. I think you're giving your town so much pride with what you presented. You were able to present a lot of different activities, and you were able to show the range of your beautiful city, or is it municipality?
Yes. It is actually the first time that there is a representative from Cordon, Isabela for Miss Philippines Earth. And that is why I really tried my best to showcase to the whole Philippines how beautiful my town is.
Right. Okay. That's it for me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miss Cordon Isabela. I like as well how you kind of cut the video, even though it's short. It has a lot of content, a lot of information, a lot of examples, and good positive energy. If you would sum up in one sentence, what is your wish for your eco video that it can achieve as a messenger?
I wish that my eco video would not only touch and inspire every other Filipinos out there to visit my beautiful town of Cordon, Isabela, but of course also to initiate and spark change in between or each Filipinos out there, that even in the simplest of ways, even from the simple way of just using bicycle as mode of transportation, we can help curb these pollutions, we can help diminish the greenhouse gas effect, and in turn, of course, slow down global warming and help rehabilitate the earth.
Thank you. All the best and well said, Miss
Thank you,
Cordon.
Matthias. Have a great evening.
Indeed, very well said, and a great job done on your echo video. So congratulations, Miss Cordon, Isabela, Zenith Can. And now let's move forward to our next video, all the way from Cotabato City.
The earth is our home. We are only temporary visitors. As earth dwellers, we have the power to either destroy or preserve the ground we are stepping on. I wish to work miracles, to bring back what was lost, and to create a future where love for Mother Earth is enough. This is Cotabato. It is home to different beliefs, ethnicities, languages, traditions, arts, food, and natural wonders. Cotabato introduced me to nature, which is a treasure so precious that we unknowingly have and is slowly slipping away. As a child, I was taught to respect all living things. And up until now, loving Mother Earth has been my family's way of life. Being makakalikasan or pro-environment is one of our values as Filipinos. But in reality, it is weak. I don't see it, and I cannot feel it. It is like a seed that remains a seed for more than 100 years. So now, I am planting a seed of love for the environment in the most fertile ground, family. Through the family, children form values and habits they consciously and unconsciously take with them as they step into the world. Parents and elders alike may also learn from what the youth has to offer. I hope that my experience here and now, joining Miss Philippines Earth, will inspire each family to nurture this seed until it becomes a strong culture that will be passed on from one generation to another. I am Alexandra Juliano Salazar, Miss Philippines Earth, Cotabato City. I am a woman of the earth.
There you go. Thank you, and congratulations for a job well done, Miss Cotabato City, Alexandra Salazar.
Hi,
Hello,
Miss
good evening.
Cotabato. Yes, good evening. I'm a fan of Cotabato. I have been there a few times, and I really like how vibrant and very much alive your culture is in that part of the Philippines. If you were given a chance to highlight one main environmental issue, I think you showed a bit in your eco video. What would that be specifically for your city?
Cotabato is known as the city of cultural charms, and I'm glad that you've noticed how alive our culture is. And if I were to highlight one environmental problem in our city, that would be flooding. It's because Cotabato City is a lowland, so naturally it's prone to flooding. And I'm glad that our local government is doing its efforts, like creating dikes, doing some dredging, and a lot of other efforts. But then it's like they're doing their part, but then us citizens, we should also do our part. And that's where I come in, and that's where the other problems or sorry, that's where the other programs of the local government comes in. So we do have waste segregation, we teach about recycling in school, and so basically that's it. Flooding, it's a natural issue, but we can do something about it. Thank you.
Yeah, Kathy has an advantage over me. She has been there, but after having seen this video, I want to visit as well. Thanks for sharing the beautiful diversity of colors, religions, and culture with us. That was really impressive. I saw you walking on the grass without your shoes. Have you heard of the concept of earthing and forest bathing? What do you think about those?
So earthing is such a brilliant concept. Even in other countries, they encourage their children to walk on the ground because it gives this positive energy. And even if as a child, I was able to experience that because growing up, we didn't really have much choice. And our parents just let us play with coloring materials. We paint on our walls. We run into our backyards. We do our treasure hunts. And most of the time we go barefoot. So I've taken that from a long way back until now. I still do that.
All right. Thank you, Miss Cotabato City, and all the best wishes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Cotabato City, Alexandra Salazar. Wow, just 5 videos that we have seen, and so far, so much sharing of life and culture of the Filipino. We're excited to know more, and so let's watch our next video from Esperanza, Sultan Kudarat.
Ako, si Amira Alicia Gabasan Kamhawe, bugal na ginarepresentar ang amon matahom, kag manami nga lugar. Munisipalidad sang Esperanza, probinsya sang Sultan Kudarat. Our place is a tropical paradise made up of vast agricultural lands and astounding sceneries that portray a remarkable beauty of nature. It is home to a diverse and dynamic people. Our history, culture, and tradition thrive on what our ancestors have taught us. That unity, despite diversity, is what we need to create a prosperous society.
My hometown has a lot to offer to the world. We have a wide array of agricultural plantations, breathtaking mountain ridges, pristine beaches, magnificent waterfalls, and wondrous hot and cold springs, like the Marges Hot and Cold Spring in one of our barangays. As a nature-loving people, our leaders put hard efforts to develop new insights and inspiration on how to protect and preserve these beautiful destinations by providing a systematic and comprehensive ecological waste management program. Thus, the use of 5 Rs is evident in every corner of our place. I joined the Miss Philippines Earth because I want to let everybody know that our place is safe and peaceful. And by representing it in the Miss Philippines Earth, I can be the light that shows the world that Sultan Kudarat is truly sikat. Once again, I am Amira Alicia Gabasan Kamhawe, Woman of the Earth.
Oh, wow. Amazing visuals. Congratulations. Let's welcome from Esperanza, Sultan Kudarat, Miss Amira Alicia Kamhawe.
Grabe. It's really very beautiful. I love the scenery, and towards the end I got goosebumps seeing the mountain ridges with the eyepiece. Super beautiful. And I know there are restrictions now, but how I wish we can get everyone to come and visit your very beautiful town. If you were to bring one foreigner and one Filipino to your town, where will you bring them? Will it be different places or will it be one place? It's up to you.
Okay, that's actually a very difficult question because Sultan Kudarat should be your next tourist destination. We have everything you need, from mountain ridges to pristine beaches to our waterfalls. But if I were to choose just one, I would choose to bring them to the La Palmeras mountain ridges, which is the mountain ridge that you have seen in the video. This is because this mountain ridge was actually just discovered during this pandemic. And so for Sultan Kudarateños, it is a great reminder for us that despite all the hardships, the difficulties, and the darkness in the world during the pandemic, there is still beauty in nature. And so I would like for everyone to also experience that kind of beauty and to hopefully bring hope in their hearts as well, especially during these challenging times.
Very beautiful. That's duly noted.
Thanks so much, Miss Esperanza Sultan Kudarat. I would love to come as well after seeing the beautiful pictures shared with your very positive and dynamic energy. That was great. So out of all the beauty that is there, what is the main environmental challenge that you see that needs to be still addressed and solved?
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for that very relevant question, especially today. So recently, our province has actually experienced very strong storms, very strong rainfall, which is something that we have not experienced for a long time. And it is really a great reminder for us that climate change is here and that climate change is real. And so one of our challenges recently is really flooding as well. And I'm very thankful to our local government because we have actually partnered with the Riverbank Rehabilitation Program, which has given us funding to plant 33,000 bamboo trees along our riverbanks to rehabilitate them and to prevent future floodings in the near future. And so that is something that I hope that other provinces and other cities will also take note of, that climate change is really here, that we are feeling it, especially the Philippines, and we should double our efforts in our fight to protect our environment.
Thank you. Well said.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's all I can say. Wow. Top-notch performance from Miss Esperanza Sultan Kudarat, Amira Alicia Kamhawe.
Thank you.
Ayan. So as you can see, our ladies are not only creative, but also very intelligent. Now let's welcome our next eco video from Jagna, Bohol.
Kini si Mary Guintadana Carambis, 19. Welcome to my hometown, Jagna, Bohol. Jagna is an ecotourism destination where ridges of mountains, beautiful falls, breathtaking panoramic sea and underwater scenes, and upland adventures are all in one. Our town is famous with our local delicacies and agricultural products that are sources of income among our folks. As an add-on to your bucket list is the Canubat Beach. This place is maintained through series of coastal cleanup to maintain its pristine beauty. We have these underwater diving sites that surely mesmerize your underwater yearning. The St. Michael the Archangel Church is not just a tourist attraction to most visitors, but more than that, it is a symbol of religion and unity among the natives that is tested by time. Since Jagna is an eco-friendly tourism site, one of its projects and initiative is the strong implementation of this municipal ordinance entitled Jagna Environmental Management Code. My environmental advocacy is on the protection of our community underground water resources. Tree planting activity is one of the activity that I want to strengthen and sustain because it has significant impact We need to rethink on how to reuse and recycle our water waste in order to reduce water consumption. Doing those prior activities show respect to Mother Nature and to its water element. I joined Miss Philippines Earth 2021 because this is the right avenue for the promotion of our ecotourism sites, not just for business purposes, but people to appreciate the wonders of Mother Earth in my humble home. This is Mariguentadena Crambis, your Miss Philippines Earth 2021, and I am the woman of the earth.
There you go. Wow, that video was divinely inspiring. Thank you very much. There you have it. Jagna, Bohol, Miss Mary Gwyn Corambis.
All right, good evening, Miss Jagna Bohol. Very nice video as well. I saw you mixing something sweet there. What is that delicacy from your town?
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Good evening. And that actually was the famous, that is our famous delicacy here in Jagna, and it is called calamay. We are known for that.
All right, okay. I also saw that you said that this pageant, Miss Philippines Earth, is the perfect platform to promote your town as an ecotourism destination. When we finally travel again, when everything is safe for everyone to travel again, why do you think that people head to your town?
It is because Jagna, Bohol is new. I know that this is new for you all. And there is something in Jagna that really is mesmerizing. This is a perfect place if you want to dive. We have that. If you want to go to the mountains, we also have that. We have everything you want.
Hi, Miss Jagna Bohol. I see you have plants behind yourself, and in the
Yes,
video
sir.
you are planting trees.
Yes.
What is your relationship with plants as such?
Well, plant is, I mean, if I see plants all around me, it gives me positive energy. That we have that despite all the problems, the difficulties in life, there is still life. That there is still hope and beauty everywhere, and I want everyone to see that, to those plants, those trees. Thank you.
Great, thank you. All the best, Miss Mac.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. From Jagna Bohol, Miss Mary Gwyn Corambis. All right, and now let's move on to our next video from Mabini, Davao de Oro.
Mabuhay! I am China Gamales Solamillo, Miss Philippines Earth, Mabini, Davao de Oro. Looking back at my hometown, Mabini is considered rich in environment, resources, and biodiversity. That's why it has been proclaimed as one of the protected areas pursuant to RA 7586 or the NIPES Act of 1992. It has been entitled as Mabini Protected Landscape and Seascape, in which up until now, the preservation and conservation is still present. The Mabini Protected Landscape and Seascape rely on the government and communities' combined conservation efforts, such as the scuba basurero and mangrove planting, a monthly coastal cleanup of seashore and underwater waste. As a Mabinian, I can make part in restoring the beauty and sustaining the essence of the protected areas through the presence of the 5 R's: rethink, reuse, reduce, recycle, and respect. The Mother Nature offers its life in order for us to live. Let us value its word for us to be nurtured. I desire to be the next Miss Philippines Earth 2021 because of today's constant changes in environment molds me to be a concerned citizen to promote ecological protection through preserving and restoring the beauty of every province. With this initiative, plus environmental care actions, we can make a difference that can be applied in the whole country. I am China Gamales Solamilio, and I am a woman of the earth.
All right, there you go with Miss Mabini Davao de Oro, Miss Chena Gamales Solamilio.
Hi, Chena. Magandang gabi. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
All right. I saw you speaking with several people there in your video, and I think it's very important for us that when we try to communicate our environmental message, that we talk their language. If I will give you, say, 5 minutes to talk to a child and convince him or her that we should take care of the environment, what will you tell him or her?
Okay, so if I were given a chance to talk to a child about the environment in our native language, ma'am?
Okay lang, kahit ano, konti lang maintindihan ko, go lang.
Ay, okay.
Mas
Okay,
maganda
so
yan because that's how they will understand.
yes, first I would share the basic knowledge about the protected areas, which is the Mabini. And I will tell her that Philippines is one of the rich in biodiversity, yet among the rich also to biodiversity loss and climate change. And I don't want to let the protected areas be affected with the negative environmental changes. That's why I want to support the preservation of Mabini protected landscape and seascape. I want the child to be aware that we have a lot of natural resources and rich in biodiversity, because protected areas is really one of the last frontier of true natural resources, and it can really help to safeguard against disasters and climate change. Thank you.
Yeah, hi, Miss Mabini.
Hi, sir.
It was nice to see the connection you had with the people, as Kathy said. I saw a couple of pictures that seemed to indicate there was some burning going on. Is open burning an environmental problem in your area, and how do you think it can be tackled effectively?
Oh, actually, there is no really a major environmental issue here in our municipality, since we are the protected area, and I also grateful that the municipality has its conservation efforts or collaborative efforts to really preserve our protected areas. That's why you can see in the video, I participated one of the activity, which is the tree planting. That I think that can inspire a lot of people, especially the youth and the young people.
Great, thanks so much. All the best wishes.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much for your wonderful performance and your wonderful video, Miss Mabini Davao de Oro, Miss Chena Camales Solamilio. And of course, a special acknowledgement for our guest with Sir Matthias. Such a beautiful little girl. Hello, little girl. Anyway, let's proceed in our program as we watch the next video from Mandaue City.
Good evening, everyone. This is again your Miss Earth Philippines representing Mandaue City. And right now I am here in the City Hall of Mandaue. Actually, Mandaue is the center of transport and import for the whole Cebu. The 70% of Mandaue import is happening only in Mandaue. All right, hi everyone. This is again your Miss Earth Philippines representing Mandaue City, Cebu. And I am Maria Esperanza Minya. And right now I am here in this Mandaue Eco Learning Park. And did you know certain facts about this place? This was used a dump site. This is a dump site, and this was transformed and turned into an eco park. It's one of the major projects of our municipality to turn this dump site into an industrial eco park, a learning park that can be inspired the people around. You know, the people used to work in the garbage, but now it's not just only the environment that has been transformed, but also the people. And that is something that we are so proud as Mandauehanon. There is always a ways, a hope for us to transform something when there is a courage. Mandaue City is well known also for a cleanup drive, and this river is actually one of the main projects, one of the location where we transform and have it clean. So right now this is Butuanon River Park. It is now free for all Mandauehanon and as well as for all the Cebuanos and the foreigners. And right now, as of this moment, it's actually still an ongoing project of Mandaue City. And this project is helping a lot of Mandauehanon, not just only the local and as well as the entire Cebuanos around, since Mandaue is actually the 70% consisting of the all import and transport products all around Cebu.
Okay, that was such an interesting concept. Let's welcome from Mandaue City, Esperanza Mina.
Yes.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, maayong gabi. Very nice concept about transforming landfills or waste areas into something more more accessible to the people, but of course with proper sanitation procedures to be done before it can be open to the public. What do you think can you share with other towns, not only in Cebu but in the whole Philippines? What are the lessons learned from this experience?
Yes, so the lessons that we got from me, myself, and our team, Mandauehanon, the whole Mandauehanon, that we can share to the other municipalities, other cities around the Philippines, and also to the other is there is always a hope and a hope for us to transform. Sometimes we think that there is no way for something that can be transformed. It's irreparable. There's no way for this thing to be clean. But when there is a courage, when there is a plan, when there is a consistency and the involvement in the community, there is always a positive change that can happen, like what we did here in Mandaue.
I think you saw my baby daughter, and Kathy's daughter was there earlier as well.
Yes.
Both of them can have future Miss Earth aspirations. Now you have a nice conversational style in your video. What would be your recommendation for our daughters to aspire to become a Miss Earth storyteller?
Yeah, so definitely, I would definitely tell your daughter, we will start in first playing in underground without actually, you mentioned earlier with one of the delegates on the ground, like barefoot first. That's the first thing, and we will just play on the ground, and then the trees with the plants. And while we're doing that, that's the time that I will try to make a story with her, inspire her on starting on the plants. And from that, as a child, we will build the inspiration and the motivation why she should be joining or to be an inspirant for Miss Philippine Earth in the future.
All right, wonderful. Thanks, Miss Mandaue City. All the best.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you very much for that very unique eco video from Mandaue City, Miss Esperanza Mina. Well, guys, did you know we're halfway through? How are you guys doing? If you're watching this on Facebook, I hope that you are all liking and sharing it so that you will be able to inspire your community to start conversations that we need to induce an environmental revolution. So we're halfway through, and now let's proceed to our next video. Let's watch this from Manila City.
I am Sarah Margaret Hosson, your Miss Philippines Earth, Manila City.
Sustainable development of local tourism and greener Philippines is my advocacy because I encourage everyone to be responsible both to the environment and the people. In support to that, here are some tourist spots in my home city that feature the 5 R's: rethink, reduce, reuse, recycle, and respect in responding to our call about climate change.
Green Space 2030 project is the topmost priority towards the livable environment of the city with the following initiatives.
Bike lanes in support of the draft bill, which I am a proud member of the technical working group. Estero cleanup in partnership with DENR and the late environmentalist Ms. Gina Lopez. Hidden garden, which will help generate cleaner and more breathable air. An ordinance declaring Arroceros as a permanent forest park, which is the city's lost lung. Manila Bay Rehabilitation Program, the establishment of vertical gardening and roof gardens.
That's what makes me a proud Manilenya!
My parents were such good role models. I've been idolizing my father as he served our community for almost 3 decades. He started initiatives that made a huge impact on me, and I knew I will follow his footsteps. At the age of 17, I was given the opportunity to lead the youth and became an advocate.
And I feel like through the death of my parents, a turning point was given to me to help me become the person I am today.
And being crowned as Miss Philippines Earth 2021 will create a bigger impact and motivating others to follow your steps when you put your words into actions and will produce unexpected outcomes that you think will never happen.
This is your eco-warrior public servant, and I am the woman of the earth.
There you go, your eco-warrior public servant from Manila City, Miss Sarah Margaret Hoson.
Hi, Sarah. I like that label, and I like how you told us a bit background about yourself, because it shows us where you're coming from and where the motivation is coming from. If you were to be given a chance to serve your people and prioritize the environment, what specific, I don't want to say for you to make new legislation, pero which specific law or ordinance or policy that you have already in Manila do you want to properly implement it better?
Okay, ma'am. So I've been part of different technical working groups for various different bills, but then I want to emphasize on the city ordinance which protect Araceros Forest Park to become permanent forest park, because this is the last land of our city. And aside from that, the institutionalizing of the bicycle and a bicycle as a mode of transportation. So we are doing our best. We are trying our best. Actually, the LGU of Manila is trying its best to create, safe infrastructures for bicycle riders. And actually, I watched the first batch of the interview where you mentioned with regards to the bicycle lanes in Metro Manila. And I want to say that even though you may not see a lot of bicycle lanes in national roads and highways in metro, but our bike lanes are in the service roads, because we are always prioritizing the safety of the people and of course the Manileños.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Kath.
Thanks, Miss Manila, for a very informative video. It gives me the impression. Yes, it gives me the impression that this is for you a legacy mission. Is that correct? Maybe you can share with us your legacy future that you want to build.
Okay, I don't want to be emotional, but okay. I grew up seeing my father as our barangay captain, and as I was growing up, I told myself that I wanted to be like him when I grew up. And during the time that he died, I told myself that I will continue his legacy through me. And you know what? I've been doing a lot of things. I started young because, as I have mentioned, my father was so selfless. And before, he was working as a foreman, but he left his job to be a barangay captain in our community. And through that, I was being motivated to be of help to other people. And being of service to other people is something that's very fulfilling to myself, and I should continue that. And like now that there's a pandemic, you may not see me working outside the battlefield, but I am attacking the enemy, which is pollution, to its roots through my writing. And I hope that those draft bills that I am working on, I hope that those position papers that I've been passing will, benefit everyone. And I'd like to share something. Last May 12, I submitted a draft position paper in favor of the approval of the House Bill number 9147. Actually, it's the act that is for the banning of the single-use plastic. And I want to tell everyone that now House Bill number 9147 is approved on its second reading. If you work, it will create a big impact to others, even though you're not famous or you are not known at all. But then if you are doing something that is really going to have a big impact for others, just do it.
Thank you, Miss Manila. Thank you so much.
You matter and your work matters. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Kat. Thank you po.
Thank you very much, Miss Manila. You know,
Thank you.
Sarah Margaret Hassan, for sharing your story, because indeed you're showing our Earthlings that the best way really to inspire the next generation to become, staunch supporters and environmental advocates is to live by example, as what your father has done for you. And thank you for honoring your father. Thank you so much for that. All right, quite overwhelming, guys. But yes, we have to go to our next presentation. Now let's watch this video from Silang, Cavite.
Silang is slowly gaining its trademark of becoming the wedding capital of the South. Silang, with its abundance of fresh produce coffee, veggies, and fruits, encourages eating, buying local, with its sustainable farming projects that less its carbon footprints. As part of the youth and as sangguniang kabataan councilor of our town, we have reached help to our residents who have been affected by the Taal eruption last year. Every day is always a new beginning. Silang is a hidden gem with its cool and comfortable climate as it sits on high terrains which keep it safe from floods. Mostly still covered by a lot of greenery, forests, farms, and gardens. Silang recognizes the vital role of the youth in nation building and encourages community affairs. Nuestra Señora de Candelaria Parish is one of the oldest churches in the Philippines. It is a natural cultural treasure, popular for tourists, and a pilgrimage destination. The reason why I joined Miss Philippines Earth is to enlighten everyone living in this world, especially the young people, that our home is not getting better. It is getting worse. I encourage my fellow citizens, especially the youth, to wake up and give their love and also their care to our mother nature. We should not wait the time that she is the one who will give up on us. This is all our job. A small action every day will be a good beginning. We should all remember that the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth.
I am Aliana Villena, Miss Philippines Earth Silang, Cavite, and I am a woman of the earth.
All right, thank you very much. As all, welcome from Silang, Cavite, Aliana Villena.
Hi, Aliana. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, Ms. Cass.
I'm quite familiar with Silang. I call it one of my top 5 homes. I'm usually in Silang before the pandemic started. You mentioned about the coffee. I want you to talk about this because this is something that not a lot of people know about. That Silang actually has a lot of cacao and coffee plantations. Can you tell us more about this, and how is this going to help propel Silang to become a global brand in terms of coffee and cacao production?
Yes, Silang has a lot of coffee farm and also pineapple farms here in Silang. So I want to recommend everyone that Silang coffee is very international coffee for me, because it has a unique taste, and all Caviteño and Silangeños are made and plant the coffee with their love.
Thank you.
That's great to have the love with the coffee. I would love to taste it as well. How do they make sure that the coffee is eco-friendly? Are there organic options or any updates on that?
Here in Silang, sir, we use organic for our product, especially in agricultural. So I can tell that all Silangeños, especially the farmers, are very hands-on on giving a best product to everyone, especially to the tourists who will visit Silang.
Okay, so I have to try the Silang, hopefully organic coffee. All right, thank you, Miss Silang. Thank you.
Okay, sir, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much to our candidate from Silang, Cavite, Aliana Villena. All that talk about coffee, makes me want to get a cup right now. It's time check. It's 8:09, and for night owls like me, it's almost that time for a cup of coffee to keep the energy going. Speaking of energy, how are you guys? If you are counting, we are up to our next video, which is video number 12. And now let's watch it all the way from Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur.
Maayong adlaw! Ako si Christine Cadiz, ang inyong Miss Philippines Earth, Santa Cruz, Province of Davao del Sur. And welcome to my hometown.
Santa Cruz is a first-class municipality in the province of Davao del Sur and a part of metropolitan Davao. It situates the northern part of the province and it's bounded by Davao City in the north and south by the city of Digos. It is traversed by mountain ranges and high relief that includes a part of the highest peak in the country, Mount Apo, gradually undulating towards the coastal plains where settlements sprouts contiguously along the vast monotony of coconut plantations, which is the primary and one of the best products of our municipality. Santa Cruz also boasts of a famous and competitive tourism destination in southern Mindanao, where eco-cultural and adventure tourism are properly managed and environmental protection is sustained through the fulfilling and lasting partnership and participative commitment of the private sector and the local government. We endeavor to mitigate climate change through simple and practical means, utilizing whatever platform we have to maintain and nurture the connection between man and nature. I joined Miss Philippines Earth to take part of the solution. We consistently retain within ourselves the truth that the Earth is the only planet that supports life, and the only place that we can rightfully call our own home. As such, it is our responsibility to give back, and this is the perfect time for it. Let us always remember, if we take good care of our Mother Earth, then she will take good care of us. And I am Christine Cadiz, a woman of the Earth.
All right. Thank you very much for that presentation all the way from Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, Christine Cadiz.
Hi, Miss Santa Cruz. You also show a lot of different tourist destinations in your beautiful town. Would you rather save it to yourselves? I mean, for us, for your people in your town, or would you want to share it with the rest of the Philippines and the rest of the world in danger of exploitation?
So again, good evening, ma'am, and good evening, sir, and to all the people watching the live. I'm sorry. Hello. Am I audible? Okay po.
Yes, you are.
So, from the question po, it's not that it's not about my eco video is not about just for our own place, but it is for the whole world to see what beauty our place Santa Cruz Davao del Sur has. So for me, it should be shared towards the population of the whole Philippines and the whole world. So it is not only for us to enjoy the beauty of the nature, but it is for the whole world to also know that we have this Santa Cruz, astounding Santa Cruz, and we have a lot of places that you could also enjoy, and you could also take time for yourself and to seize the moment when you will be able to be in here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Miss Santa Cruz. You left the mark twice today. First, I saw your name popping up in my notifications on Facebook earlier on because I think you liked my Facebook page. So interesting. And now I saw you were sharing durians as well. I have 3 big durians outside waiting to get ripe for tomorrow because I'm a durian lover. I think one of the amazing things in the Philippines is we have so many beautiful fruits and veggies.
Indeed.
But very few people seem to be having a diet that focuses on eating loads of fruits and veggies. What can we do about that?
So with that po, actually it's not that hard for us to enjoy what people, what Filipino or what we our the common we have in here. So with that, when it comes to diet, like for example the delicacies we have, let's just take time to enjoy what we have and just indulge the momentum and enjoying it and just appreciate it. And just in time, we have to manipulate ourselves to have the discipline within ourselves that if diet is needed for us, then later on we could have that. Let's just appreciate what we have.
Thanks, Miss Santa Cruz.
You're welcome, Bob.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much, Miss Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, Christine Cadiz. And now let's go to our next video. Let's watch this from Sual, Pangasinan.
It is such a beautiful and colorful earth we live in. I am Ina Haline Bakalan mo, your Miss Philippines Earth, Municipality of Sual, Province of Pangasinan. Welcome to my hometown. The jewel of the West, which has bountiful of potentials and of God's beautiful creations. We are blessed from the bluest and pristine bodies of water to the greenest landforms as well as flora and fauna. Added to it are its own citizens that has been going the extra mile to consistently work together for our progress and sustainability. For the past years, we have been conducting various environmental awareness campaigns such as educating our citizens about proper waste management, coastal cleanup drives, and mangrove tree planting activities. I believe that nothing is impossible when we work hand in hand to make anything feasible. Remember the 5 R's: rethink, reduce, reuse, recycle, and of course, respect. These small steps can make a huge difference to also fight the detrimental effects of climate change. So become a woman of the earth. One must have an empathetic heart, a heart for the people, a heart that cares for the society, and a heart for Mother Earth, where we live in. I am glad that Miss Philippines Earth is giving us a platform to use our beauty for a cause that we truly believe in and stand firm on our purpose. The earth has been calling, and I must answer. Our earth is slowly losing its rich shades and hues. It needs us now more than ever. Let us remember that we need earth more than it needs us. Together, let's help save the life and the colors of the earth. And I am a woman of the earth.
All right, there you go. Thank you. Congratulations, Miss Sual, Pangasinan, Ina Halin.
Thank you po. Isang makakilakasang gabi sa ating lahat, and I hope everyone's doing well. It's a colorful earth that we live in. Thank
Yes,
you.
indeed, and you were able to show that in your very colorful video, Miss Sual. Tell everyone about the part where you were able to engage with the people from your community. Did you have or did you experience any hesitation when you were trying to educate them about certain environmental acts that they should be doing, that we should all be doing?
What I really love about my community here in Sual, Pangasinan, everyone is so supportive and also so open when it comes to the environment. So when I actually decided to open my campaigns and also all the activities that we have been doing, our community or our citizens here are really supportive and really wanted to go forward and just take a step back, take a step forward for the environment. And so they're so helpful. What I love about it is they also want to go all out as much as they can, and I really think that's what matters for us to save the environment. I really believe that one person can't do it alone, and that's what I love about my town.
And
Thank you.
lastly, the ship that you were on, is that an abandoned ship, or what's the story about that? Very quickly.
Oh yes, it's actually the Josefa Sleepways here in Pangasinan is the only shipyard here. It's not abandoned. It's just halted because the pandemic, but they will continue it afterwards, of course. So yes, that's the story behind it.
Great, thanks, Miss Sual, Pangasinan.
Hi.
I could sense that you were quite emotional watching your own eco video on the screen. That's good to have the emotional attachment and connection What were the emotions you went through when you were planning it and then executing it, and the main message of your getting your emotions across?
Well, at first, my emotions were I was really feeling worried because I didn't know I am a perfectionist, and in a way, I also want to show these feelings that my emotions to the whole world and also to the community, of course. And these worries were all gone and they all vanished away when I felt the support of all of the local government unit and also my family and friends. Thankfully, they were so supportive of it, and also I became more overwhelmed and so excited, really. And that's why when I saw how this video was put out now, it just gave me so much joy and happiness, and my heart is so full. Thank you.
Wonderful to hear. Thanks so much.
Thank you also.
Right, indeed, what a colorful presentation. Thank you very much, Miss Sual, Pangasinan, Ina Halin. And up next, let's watch this video from Sugbongcogon, Misamis Oriental.
I'm living it all here in the cleanest and greenest municipality of Misamis Oriental, Sugbongcogon. All of this is nature's beauty, carefully preserved by the local people, from governmental efforts down to individual responsibilities. From more than 100 wildlife and domesticated animals rescued, thousands of flora and fauna developed in a landscape, marine protected areas, and the warm spirit of volunteerism of locals, all of which maintain connectedness and balance in the cycle of nature. Instead of cutting trees and destroying natural areas, our government has respected the existing natural environments and developed them into tourist attractions. Reuse of our existing buildings and environment reduces the amount of demolition and construction waste deposited in landfills and lessens the unnecessary demand for natural resources needed to construct a new building. Our community has perfectly managed the waste disposal system. Our landfill here is so less because only plastics are collected. When there is less waste, the environment is healthier. In each neighborhood, trashes are already segregated. People are taught how to decompose by themselves. Decomposing helps battle soil degradation.
Composting is basically nature's own waste management process in which nutrients are recycled back into an ecosystem.
While people are learning to be responsible, they also grow together with the environment. As the environment is preserved, the beauty attracts more tourists and helps local people lead a more fulfilling life.
From the union of culture, nature, and adventure, Sugbongcogon, Misamis Oriental, and I am the woman of the earth.
Once again, what a beautiful visual presentation. Let's welcome from Sugbongcogon, Misamis Oriental, Miss Catherine Pan, Gue Petacio.
Hi, good evening. What a beautiful way to learn about your town. This is the first time I'm hearing about your town, and very nice video. It actually sounded to me too good to be true. If it's true, I'm very happy about your town. But it was a very good point where you said there that there's less things in your landfill because everything is segregated at source. How will you influence other people to do this? Because you're showing that it's possible. Why can't other places do it?
Definitely. In fact, our place, our municipality in Cebu, thank you for that, Miss Catherine. Our municipality is awarded as the cleanest and greenest municipality among all municipalities here in Misamis Oriental. And that is because of our collaborative efforts here, both the local people and the LGU. So in the moment I volunteered in writing my own script for my echo video, I already envisioned how I wish to start it and to end. So I am so in love with my town, and it brought me life lessons that I want to share to the whole Philippines and the world, which is my advocacy, sustainable ecotourism. In my eco video, I want Filipinos and potential tourists from abroad to reminisce the feeling of traveling and tourism for almost 2 years of lockdown, because I know after the pandemic, many tourists would come, and I just want to remind them to become responsible. So while showcasing the beautiful eco-tourist spots of Sugbongcogon, Misamis Oriental, I am able to let them witness how our locals carefully preserve the true beauty of nature. We are doing our part, and we also hope the tourists will too.
You already have a tagline: culture, nature, adventure.
Yes,
Thank
definitely.
you.
Yeah, maybe just to add to that, we already chatted for quite a long time, but I think you have a coolness factor there in the video as well, to kind of just, chat about it and add it together. And you use this one word, connectedness. There is a
Yes.
connectedness there, and I definitely think a message. So without asking more questions, because I think we have a limit of time, I think, keep that connectedness going and be the messenger out there. Thanks so much.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Sir Matthias.
All right, so much heart coming out from this young lady. Thank you very much. All the way from Sugbongcogon, Misamis Oriental, Catherine Tan Gipitacio. All right, we only have 3 videos left on our list. And now let's jump right into our next video from Tungawan, Zamboanga Sibugay.
Tungawan. Only few have heard its name, but its majestic beauty, unique charm, and colorful heritage will captivate your hearts. We may be small in number, but we have dreams bigger than ourselves.
I am Angelet Mariza R. Borja, your Miss Philippines Earth, Tungawan.
I grew up in a Christ-centered home, and I always pray for healing and peace for the world. But brutal impacts of climate change prove to us that destruction to biodiversity is a devastation to humanity. With the strong support from the local government unit of Tungawan, I am able to advocate pro-recycling and ecotourism. Reuse, reduce, rethink, recycle, and respect. 5 simple, practical, and effective ways to combat environmental threats. You have the power to save Mother Earth, because in this web of life, we are all intricately connected in despair and in hope. Tungawan, you are undeniably a sanctuary to the different colors of the earth. Strong faith and a seed of passion to make a difference now grew into something that goes beyond me. I am Angelet Mariza R. Borja. I am a woman of the earth.
There you go, all the way from Tungawan, Zamboanga Sibugay, Miss Mariza Borja.
Hi, Miss Tungawan.
Hello.
Very nice
Hello,
video.
ma'am.
It
Good
actually
evening.
gives me hope and optimism that there's still a lot of places here in the Philippines who are still doing their part for the environment and for the culture as well.
Yes.
My question to you is about your advocacy. What is your advocacy?
My advocacy is pro-recycling po, and ecotourism as well.
All right, a lot of these recycling activities have already been started in your specific town. What can you contribute?
Well, for me, since I am vying for the title of Miss Philippines Earth 2021, this is a great platform for me to really inspire, influence, and impact others on a larger scale. And I really want to focus on the young ones, the kids. First of all, I love children. I have a soft spot for children. And I feel like they're the new breeds of this generation, our future leaders. So we have to really teach and instill to them the values and learnings that they need to know, especially when we talk about the environment, environmental issues and problems, for them to be fully aware. And it will also give them a sense of responsibility to be responsible in early age. So, thank you.
Yeah, hi, Miss Tungawan. It's nice
Good evening,
to see
sir. Evening,
that
sir.
the material resource facility seems to be working there, which is great news.
Yes.
My intuition was telling me that one of your strengths is connecting with people and relating to people. How do you think that can really help you with the eco-warrior Miss Earth message?
Yes, since my advocacy is pro recycling and ecotourism, I'm really happy because the local government unit of Tungawan and the Tungawenyos are working hand in hand. They do collaborative efforts and are working in solidarity to really save and protect our environment, specifically the natural resources in Tungawan. And I'm just so happy because they're all very supportive of my causes and my advocacy as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. A wonderful performance as well from Tungawan, Zamboanga Sibugay, Marisa Borja. And now let's watch this video from Urdaneta City.
Isn't it wonderful that we can smell the scent of the green trees as they dance through the wind that blows? It is about time for us to protect the colors of the earth. I am an eco-warrior.
Marvy de Mamay Fernandez, your Miss Philippines Earth from the province of Pangasinan, city of Urdaneta.
I grew up in a city known as the cleanest, greenest, and safest city in Region 1, a Hall of Famer to its title, and I hope that the future generations will appreciate the natural beauty of the city as we preserve and conserve its wealth of environment. We may not have much of mountains and seas to share, but we have remarkable histories to tell. It's the art of war that, after all, we still have its beauty and we couldn't even be prouder to become people of Urdaneta. I was hailed as the first ever Binibining Urdaneta and an active leader of my community. I've been helping a lot to restart material recovery facilities, collect recycled bottles, and learn the importance of the global campaign, the 5 R's. There are a lot of colors out there, and we just need to step up on saving them from fading away. It drives me more to showcase the beauty of my beloved city, even if we don't have much of sceneries, because there are a lot of things to look forward to when it comes to learning the history of this wonderful piece of art. The people who are as strong, determined, resilient, and hardworking as a Carabao. We've gotten a lot to prove to the earth how diverse Urdaneta is in terms of its people and natural resources. I have set off my journey to Miss Philippines Earth because I have a vision to accomplish, and that this platform will help me do what's best for us people and for the earth.
And my mission continues. I am a woman of the earth.
Indeed, her mission continues. Let's welcome from Urdaneta City, Miss Marvy Fernandez.
Hello, good evening everyone. Isang makalikasang gabi sa inyong lahat.
Good evening, another Panggalatok in our group. By the way, I saw Tupig there. I think Tita Lorraine is watching. I think we should also have a round of food fest para naman ma-share ng ating mga candidates yung kanilang specialties. Yeah, because it also talks about their towns. Earlier you mentioned in your video that you don't have a lot of nature left in your city, but I'm actually very curious of how you felt like when you were trying to find a green spot or a green background while doing your eco video, and what message did this give you?
Well, actually, there are only specific barangays or places here in Urdaneta City where there's a lot of green sceneries. And one of these is in Barangay Cabarawan, which I have shown you in the video. It has a lot of stories because it's been a part of the Japanese and Spanish colonial era where when the World War II happens. And on that spot, it actually has a history about the Japanese and Filipinos who fought for our country. And I think that's one of the best thing that I have witnessed in my entire life, and that we have a lot of histories to tell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for sharing all those stories in your video and sharing more stories now. What's the story that inspired you to aspire to the mission of a Miss Earth warrior?
Yes. So what inspires me to join or to become an Earth Warrior is that I believe that when I was younger, I was really in awe when I surrounded by the natural resources of my beloved city. Actually, we have a river here also, and it was very clear. And as I was growing older, I've seen that, of course, the pollution has started, and I wanted to um, I wanted to give a message to each and every one of us to always remember the global campaign and, of course, to take good care, preserve, and conserve our environment because I wanted to share these blessings of ours to the future generations because they also deserve to leave this earth as well. Thank you.
Agreed. Thanks, Miss Urbaneta.
Thank you.
Urdaneta.
Ordaneta.
All right. Thank you very much for that presentation from Urdaneta City, Miss Marby Fernandez. Yay! And now let's proceed to our last video for tonight. Let's watch this from Victoria Tarlac.
I am Princess Danog, your Miss Philippines Earth from Victoria, Tarlac. Welcome to our peaceful town of Victoria. Scenic, serene, rich in history and lush greenery. Victoria is one of 17 municipalities and the lone city in Tarlac. Victoria is also home to the Canarem wetlands, which has become a birdwatcher's paradise. With more than 80 species recorded, the wetlands are an important site for the study of the region's biodiversity. The site is home to endemic species from grassbirds and warblers to water hens, but more importantly, it has become an annual migration site for water birds such as terns, ducks, and sandpipers. Ever since I was a child, I have seen the many positive effects of personal gardens and their contribution to families and the environment. It is with this experience and perspective that I have chosen my advocacy, the promotion of community gardens. These gardens will help create green spaces in our community. The intention is twofold. First, to support the environment with additional plants, and second, to provide an alternative source of sustenance for our fellow men. I want to be Miss Philippines Earth 2021 as I have dreamt of winning a pageant such as this ever since I was a child. And as this pageant seems perfectly suited for myself due to my focus on environmental advocacy. More importantly, I feel that this will be the best way for me to use my platform to effect serious, positive, and effective change in terms of how we think and act in relation to the environment and Mother Earth. And I am a woman of the earth.
She's the woman of the earth.
There you go. Let's welcome from Victoria Tarlac, Princess Danug.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hi, good evening, Miss Victoria Tarlac. You know, two things that stuck to me the most were one, I didn't know that the bamboo bikes were made there, of course, care of Brian. And then the other one is about the bird watching activity in your town. Does this give you pride?
Yes po, it's really the first time that we have the manufactured of bamboo bikes. They call it bamboo bikes, and they started like 2010. And it's from Kawad Kalinga, Canada. They bought a land for the indigenous people, and then they give projects to them, livelihood programs, and it's eco-friendly as well because of bamboo bikes. So I'm really happy that we also have this 104 hectares of wetlands for it's called Canarem Lake. Then we can I can invite tourists so we can watch birds from there, and it's almost like 80 species we can see there, we can watch there, everything.
I'm very happy to learn about that. It's like having our very own safari. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thanks, Miss Victoria Tarlac. That is definitely inspiring, both the BAM bike and the wetlands for me. And thanks for sharing that. You mentioned as your advocacy the community garden. I like that concept as well. Can you tell us a little bit more how many gardens you have already been able to support, and do you have a number how many you aspire to establish, especially if you win Miss Earth?
Yes, not only for my community, but especially every time that I'm visiting Manila, I always give free seeds to my family there, my relatives, and also my friends to start them to have a backyard farming because it's really important for our environment because we can improve our air quality, especially in urban cities compared to our provinces. And it's always better to have a green cities.
Thank you so much, Miss Victoria Tarlac.
Thank you, sir, so much, Sir Matias.
Okay, there you go, ending our presentation tonight with a bang from Victoria Tarlac, Miss Princess Danog. Thank you very much. And there you have it, Earthlings. You just saw the third batch of delegates in their eco-video presentation. Galing, no? These ladies did an inspiringly amazing job with their eco-videos. We saw a lot of different things. We saw interesting concepts, life stories, hidden sanctuaries, historical nuggets, and most importantly, environmental agendas. Amidst the many roles our women have to play, tonight let us celebrate the Filipino women in, I dare say, their most crucial role yet, as a spokesperson for their environmental community. Thank you to our candidates for once again showing what makes Philippines Earth a cut above the rest by bringing your heart, intellect, and creativity into the competition. Thank you for not letting this unique and once-in-a-lifetime opportunity go to waste. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that you can still view the eco videos of our delegates on the Miss Philippines Earth Facebook page. Also, do not forget the most important thing, which is to vote for your favorite eco video on the Ecosystem app. Don't let all the hard work go to waste by letting this video stay here right now in our presentation. You can like and share this video so that more people will be able to hear and see the wonderful presentations from our candidates. One more batch of delegates are actually scheduled to make their presentation soon. So I hope that you can join us once again to learn more about our delegates and the environment. Of course, much love, thanks, and appreciation goes to our panel of experts, Sir Matthias and Miss Kathy. Thank you very much. And I will not ask you to leave a message because you still have one tour of duty. Your duty still has to go on during our next and last presentation. So all I have to say is thank you very much. And to everyone watching our live stream, our dear Earthlings, thank you very much for your continued support. Follow the Miss Philippines Earth Facebook page and don't forget to click on the notification button so you will not miss out on the more and many more exciting events leading to the finals. And speaking of finals, Miss Philippines Earth 2021 will be on August 8th at 10 a.m. and will be seen on the Kapamilya channel. All right, are you guys excited? I am, even though I'm going to be a little bit sad to say goodbye to my crown. I am very excited to see who will be the next Miss Philippines Earth 2021. Until next time, this has been Patricia Shirley Santos, always reminding everybody to be better caretakers of our planet. Stay safe and have a great evening.